everyone, I'm Jeff McKee here with Slingshot, and we've got the F-Surf Hoverglide Hydrofoil package here. It's all new for 2020, new board design. We've got the Hoverglide F-Surf Hydrofoil, just like last year, but this year we've got a 71 centimeter mast. So you've got a little bit of extra room, a little bit of extra height off the water. As far as the board design goes, this is a more advanced foiling board for behind the boat. And also an excellent Wakesurf design as well if you want to remove the foil. When it comes to foiling behind the boat and you know, using something like the F-Surf package is really a second step after learning to foil. This is an awesome board for more advanced type of surf foiling, whether it be going 2 or 3 waves back, even up to 4 or 5 waves back behind a Wakesurf boat. Really working on pumping and going from one wave to the next, and even pumping across flat water. This is kind of the next step after entering the foiling game, I guess you could call it. I'm definitely super excited about it. The WF1 board, it comes in a 4'6", so a little bit shorter. It's easier to kind of teeter up on top of that foil and pump and go farther. It's got the twin FCS Pin Boxes in the back, and this is great if you want to pull that foil off, pop in 2 FCS2 fins, and it becomes a really awesome Wakesurf board. Really playful, super easy to pop airs off the lip and spin off of. But what we find is most people on this foil are pretty loyal, and they don't often take this foil off. They're usually out there, getting creative new ideas about riding from one wave to another or one boat to another. It really is just, this sport's really young still, and there's a lot of possibilities out there, and it's a really exciting time to have a product like this in the boating market. Also, I mentioned the mast this year is a new size. We went from a 61 centimeter up to a 71, and that allows you to just get a little bit more clearance between the board and the surface of the water, which again allows you to go farther with your pumps. You're able to ride it, in bigger chop and not worry about the foil popping out of the water. Also, we've got an adjustable foil track on the back of the board, as with all of our other foiling boards. And the thing here, or the concept here is, the farther back you go with the mount into the track, the less lift you're going to get, and the farther forward you bring it, the more lift you're going to get. So if you're just out there cruising and towing or going at faster speeds, you'd probably want it farther back. Whereas if you're trying to pump or do something at a slower speed, you're going to want it farther forward to give you more lift and more push and pressure against your feet. So when it comes to the build of the foil, it's an aluminum structure with carbon wings. So you've got a carbon wrapped front wing, that Infinity 76, which is quickly becoming one of our favorite wings behind the boat, out in the surf, all sorts of different places. It's just really versatile, really maneuverable, and great pumpability. It also lifts at slower speeds, which is great for getting up on foil sooner. We've also got, one thing I'd like to point out on the fuselage, we've got a shift fuse here. So you can see we've got 2 positions you can mount your mast to the foil. So right now we're in position A, which is into the wing, and you can see position B right here. If we wanted to shift the entire wing set forward, we could mount through the fuse straight into the mast to create even more lift when riding the foil. So there's a lot of different options to fine tune it. You can't go wrong with this setup for behind the boat. And the great thing about the Hoverglide build and system is that everything's interchangeable. So if a year or two down the road you want to go, with a different wing or a longer mast, you're able to do make all those adjustments and changes without having to replace the entire foil. So in addition to the new board shape for this year, the other thing that's really exciting with the F-Surf package is the F-Surf foil actually comes with new neoprene wing covers to protect both your front and back wings. So when you're traveling with it or transporting it fully assembled, we've got the nice neoprene wing cover here to be able to protect your tips and your edges of the wings. And then also for traveling, for disassembling the foil, we've got a really cool carrying case that it comes in. So if you're gonna pack it and take it on a plane, or disassemble it, or even for shops putting it on the shelves, it's a great way to condense the foil, keep it fully protected, and transport with it without using a bunch of cardboard and plastic and styrofoam and those type of throwaway materials. So that's it. We're really stoked about it. The F-Surf Hydrofoil from Slingshot. We've been doing the foils for 4 seasons now behind the boat, and it just keeps getting more fun and new discoveries every day. So we hope you'll join us and learn to fly, and one day find yourself on a package like this.